It has been a minute. How have y'all been? I am live. Hadn't been live in a minute, but I am here now. So hopefully y'all can see me. Hopefully y'all will come in and chat with me. Hopefully. Let's see. I'm going to share this out. Share. Create posts. Chat. It might just be me in here. I don't mind because y'all know I always have a lot to talk about. Yes, I do. No problem at all. But I am here. Let me go ahead. Let me like my own video. Let me cut it down some though. Yes, let me like my own video. At least I know I have one. Y'all, so what's been going on? What's been going on? Y'all, a lot have been going on with me. Let me cut this on vibrate because y'all gonna hear this every time something moves. Okay, all right. I hope I remember to cut it back on so I can get up in the morning. But y'all, what has been going on? What comes on a Tuesday? Isn't it Tuesday? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so mixed up because it's like the shows are taking forever to come back on. Married at First Sight, that's not back on yet. Beverly Hills, they're getting themselves back together. Housewives of Potomac, they're getting themselves back together. Y'all, it is so many people getting themselves back together, so we can't get no true shows. I've started watching Love Island with Tyra, but I mean, yeah, times have changed. Let me tell you, times have changed. All that be going on these reality TV shows now, that would have been blurred out. You wouldn't be seeing half of this stuff. Like, is it safe? I don't know, y'all. I do not know. But that's what I've been watching lately. Of course, I've been watching Basketball Wives. All right, y'all. Basketball Wives is just so much. Y'all, let me ask you this. Okay, reality TV is supposed to be real life stuff, right? So we understand that everyone have their own personality, their own character, and they react differently. But you could be composing yourself on some of your reaction. But a lot of the times they get over what's going on so quick to where it makes it seem as if it's not real. Now, Jackie, I'm talking about Basketball Wives now, this season. Now, Jackie got a let me do a test. Make sure I can get a chat. Yeah. Okay, chat's coming. Let me heart my chat. Yes, I'm just joking, y'all. I ain't gonna heart my chat. But y'all, this season, and I don't know how true it is, what's going on in the news with Jackie and her family and all of this stuff. Some ways, and some of the reports that are out on YouTube, they sound believable, but because I haven't seen anything from them per se, I don't know how true it is. You follow me? Now, the thing is, a lot of them are too old to be acting how they act and to be involved in a lot of mess, in my opinion. You know, how Evelyn and Jennifer, that's Jennifer life. I mean, it ain't no different than nobody else done with their life. You know, people have to learn. I mean, yeah, you may be her friend, but sometimes you have to think about it. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you also have to take in consideration is how that person may feel about that person that they're with. So what you say may not even hold water. Although you might be doing it out of love, it is what it is. So why should a friendship break up because you going above and beyond to prove that her boyfriend at the time, now husband, was or did what he did? Okay, I'm pretty sure she knew. She has to find that out for herself. That's good. You're a good friend and you try to be there for her. But just be that friend and be there for her. I know it's hard when you see things going on. If she don't cut you loose because she's so wrapped up in him, y'all still friends. But don't push her away because you feel so strongly. Think about the things that you've done. I'm talking about Evelyn and Jennifer now. Now, with Jackie and her daughter, I'm not going to speak on how parents parent their kids because that's not my place. Because I parent how I want to parent, people parent how they want to parent. So, it is what it is. We weren't raised, we weren't in the house with them to know how everything was. It's her side, it's the kid's side. We don't know. Only thing we can go on is what each one has told us. Now, sometimes some people can be very persuasive and make you believe like everything they say is the truth. I'm not talking about Jackie nor her daughter. I'm just saying people in general. Some people can be so persuasive to make you believe what they're saying is true and it might not be true. So that's why you have to be that person in the middle and just like let it play itself out, because why jump on the side when you don't know who's telling the truth? Nonetheless, you were there to witness it the whole entire time. Hi, Ishmael. How are you? I am so happy to virtually see you again. It's been a minute. It's good to see you. Okay, so if you weren't raised in that home, if you didn't see everything that went on, then I feel, me personally, my opinion, and I can't say alleged, I'm talking about me. If I'm not there, I can't speak on it. Now, if I'm listening to what's going on from both sides, by a person in the middle, I would try and bring everybody in so they can see what's going on. I'm doing great. I miss you. It has been a while. What have you been up to? Share with the WYz-Pearls. What have you been up to? It's been a minute. I know I need to do better. I do need to do better. I do my shorts, but I haven't really been doing videos like that because I really want to go. Hi, Yvette. How are you? Yo, I feel like we had a family reunion. Feel like we had a family reunion or homecoming. Yes, it is. But y'all, I'm talking about Basketball Wives and how reality TV, I think a lot of people there are getting involved in reality TV now, are basically doing it to be famous on social media. They may not have a real storyline, so they feel they have to be that villain. They have to be that person that come there, turn up 3,000 in order to get the camera time that they need, and also embellish some things that are going on to make themselves stand out. But for you reality people that's out here doing this, you still have to live your life. Life goes on after reality TV. This stuff follows you. So you either going to be a villain. That's probably why they even have the shows that's coming out now about the villains. Let me see. Ishmael. I've been schooling for senior year. I knew it was senior year. All right. At the district attorney's office. Oh. Okay. So you want to be you want to go into politics. We ain't gonna talk about that on here though. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is great. Oh, excellent. Is this something that you wrote up or is this something that they already had in place? All right. You do. I know you can. Just remember, you got to stay in the middle now. You can't be taking sides. Politics a little tricky because sometimes people don't do it for the right thing. They do it for feeling and to fit in. But I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole sticky subject, and I ain't gonna get it. I'd rather talk about reality TV. Shoot, politics should have a reality show. That's what it should have. Honestly, the way some of these things be going on, it really need their own reality show. But we ain't gonna get on that because you be hurting all kinds of feelings. You start talking about politics because people have to realize that everyone have their own way of thinking. It may not be your way. But that doesn't mean that that person is wrong. That doesn't mean that you need to be mad or upset with that person because they feel how they feel. They have every right to feel how they feel. If somebody does not like me, if somebody doesn't like, they have every right not to like me. Now, did I do anything to them? Probably not, because I beat them myself. But sometimes people do not have reasons for not liking someone. Just because you walk in the door, they might not like you. Just because your hair's done, they might not like you. Just because the color of your skin, they may not like you. Just because you speak well, they may not like you. Just because you have talents that they don't have, or you that person that can mesh with everyone around you and get along with everybody and still get the job done, they might not like you. That's a part of life. But are they right? No. But do they have that right? Yes, they do. So don't get mad at someone because they mad at you. They have every right not to like you. Please, if you don't like me, oh well, just don't like me. That's not going to change me as a person. Even if you are nasty with me, even if you are mean and evil towards me, that's not going to change me and how I am towards you. Now, conversation might not be long conversation. Will I still be cordial? Yes. Will I still speak? Yes. Will I be nasty back with you? No. Will I be evil and mean towards you? No. Why? Because I got the answer for me. Don't give somebody back what they give to you. Don't do it because you have the answer for you. And like I said, they have every right to feel how they feel. And that's how politics work. Are they right? Half the time, no. But are they doing it for the right reason? Half the time, no. So that's like life. You just got to figure out your common ground to maneuver through it so you can stay centered within yourself. You can't get mad at them. Yeah, it hurts. You want to get mad at them. And I ain't going to act like I won't have a thought to be mad. But hey, they have every right to do what they do, say what they do, and act how they act. But just remember, they have the answer for what they're doing. That's the big picture. They do. You know, that's my motto. That's what I live by. In order for me not to be stressed, in order for me not to be getting sick, in order for me not to worry, it is what it is. That's a part of life. I think my own daughter, Tyra, y'all know Tyra, I think she get mad because I don't get mad. Hey, it is what it is. You 20 now. You want to do some, hey, I appreciate you telling me the things you want to do, but I don't have to know all details. If I ask, I would like for you to share it with me. But I mean, if it's something because y'all know I'm a homebody. Those of you who don't know me, y'all know I done got all the way off on basketball rights. Now we're going into real life. I'm the type of person, I'm a homebody. I don't like trouble, so I make sure I don't do anything to get in trouble. I try and listen. I listen to everyone. I look and observe every situation so I can be that person to come up with some type of resolution. Meaning, I don't care if you're my bestest friend. I don't care if you're my child. Yeah, I'm going to have your back now. I'm going to have my child back. I'm going to have my family back. However, if it morally bothers me, I can't. I got to do what's right. That's just me. Because we got to come up with some resolution so it can be done correctly. I ain't saying to my standards. I'm saying to the standards of how society rolls. Because my standards ain't going to work in the... Society supersedes my standards. Is that right? No. Tyra's doing fine. She's actually working now. But she's doing good. She don't be on here like she need to be either. but I'm gonna try and do better. I'm gonna do much better. Yes. Yeah. But so I try to be that person that be in the middle. I don't like trouble. I do not like trouble at all. Like I said, I've never been to the office a day in my life until my child got in school. Other than that, nope. Disciplined by my parents, I probably can count like 2 times. I don't like trouble. I stay out of trouble. I stay to myself. So the things I do may be different from what Tyra may want to do. I play by the rules. If it's a law, I'm not trying to break it. I ain't saying she out here breaking laws. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying anything I know that's a law or a policy or a part of policy and procedure, I'm not going to go against it. That's just not me. Because I try to avoid, I am too pretty to be sitting up in somebody's jail. That's just me. Like I said, I have my own opinion. Y'all know how I look. Yes, I do. But that's just me. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to be looking for the lives and videos. I know. I'm going to do better. Y'all, only because I ain't had to do my hair, and I just got off a meeting with our alumni club for the college. So other than that, if I wasn't on this computer, I'd probably have my face to the TV. Y'all know I love TV. I watch TV all day long. But because it's really nothing out there to watch, it's difficult for me because I promise y'all, if y'all watched Leverage, they have Leverage and they have Leverage Redemption. Y'all, I will watch that every day, all day. I will watch that. I will watch Psych every day, all day. That's just me. I don't know why, but that's what I do. Yeah. I started watching that with Tyra. Look, I have to bite my tongue, and I can't, because a lot of things that I might say to my peers or my siblings that I wouldn't say in front of Tyra. Like a lot of things, I was talking with Tyra, and I said it's a lot of things I've never. If I have used profanity, it probably was very small or a very small amount. If I did, have I ever called out her name? No, have never. And the reason why is because I try and be real cautious with words and what you say and how you say it, because that can truly affect people. And those things you can't take back. Now, do I be mad and I want to say something? Yeah, but do I? Nope, I say nothing. The reason why, because I have to calm myself down, because I know I wouldn't want someone to talk to me any kind of way or say things that could hurt me and would stick with me, that can mentally bother me. No. So I choose my words wisely, not just with Tyra, but with people in general. Now, would it be a perfect world if everybody do that? And I ain't saying I'm perfect. I just truly take in consideration everyone's feeling. Even the people who don't like me, even the people who mean and nasty towards me. I still take in consideration of your feelings because, hey, it could be a day you just having a bad day. It's okay. Yep, words have power. They truly do, Ishmael. That is so true. It's so hard to watch TV now. No, it's nothing good on. Yeah, I go back and I watch the series. I went back and I watched all of 48 Hours, not the spot, not the cop show. Well, the one 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy. I went and watched all this because I think it was like 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy, and then I went back and watched Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy because they had a new one come out that's on Netflix. I went and watched all of that series. Then I went and watched all of Indiana Jones, watched all of that series. Then I went and watched Jewel of the Nile. I think it's only 2 of them. Then I went and watched all of Crocodile Dundee's. So I'm watching stuff with series. Yes, that's what I'm doing. In order just to have something good to watch that I know I enjoy. And of course I went and watched all of Red. It's only one and 2 for Red. Then I went and watched with Sylvester Stallone, Terry Crews, which is it? The Untouchables. I think that's it. I don't know. It's like 4. It's like 4 of that too. It's like 4 or 5. It's like 4 or 5 of them. I went and watched all of those. So y'all, it is hard out here. Now movies, I prefer a comedy. Some action. I don't do scary. I don't do a lot of falling down and stuff like that bothers me. I just went back and watched Scandal again. I watched Scandal a couple of times, and that was only because I was sitting there with my dad and he loved Scandal. But no, I need to go back and watch How to Get Away with Murder. That was my show. That was truly my show. But I don't know why I haven't. I think about some shows that I want to watch. Like I went and watched all of Cars. You know, the animated version with Owen Wilson. I went and watched all of them. I did. Just the other day, I watched from 1 to 3. Oh yeah. Tell your mom I actually visited the set of How to Get Away with Murder when Tyra was on TV. She was actually a couple of doors down from the actual set of Scandal, as well as How to Get Away with Murder. I wasn't worried about touring Scandal because, like I said, I wasn't watching Scandal, but I was watching How to Get Away with Murder, so I was able to tour that set and meet. I saw. Let me say that. Let me take it back. I saw the cast for How to Get Away with Murder, but I met and took a picture with Mr. Brown. I don't know, the one that was dating Annalise at the time. Yeah. Hi, Miss Kim. How are you? Thank you for all your videos that uplift me. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. How have you been? It is great to see you. Look, it's so great to virtually see you. But yes, I'm on here just running my mouth. I am, as always, about anything about TV mostly, because y'all know that is something that truly, truly interests me. I'm not going to get into my date because did y'all go see my video about my date? I went on a date, not just with myself. Somebody took me on a date, and I've been avoiding them with taking me on another date. It's my fault. It's my fault. I can own up to when I'm wrong or when I do something wrong. A lot of people can't do that, but I don't mind because my grandma always told me you might as well own up to what you do because be less, repercussion. How are you? It's great seeing you also. A date. Yeah, look. I need to go watch that. Yes, go watch it. Look, I was talking to myself. Of course, I was talking to myself. And see, there's something when you can sit and understand you as a person and understand the right and the wrong things that you do, but you don't have that answer to correct it because you're in your way, because you know the right and the wrong thing to do. So, in other words, it's more of a protection. To like, yeah, whatever could happen. It's okay. That's me. That's my problem. That is my problem. It is. It is. I'm in my own way. It's the comfort. It's like when you have a job and you're at a job and you've been at that job so long. I mean, you're happy with what you do, but you know you can be doing more. Yet you choose to stay where you're at. That's comfort. And sometimes a lot of us don't like to get out of our comfort zone. And I know that's me. I would say it's a comfort, but then a loyalty. That's what I'm a chalk it up at. It's a comfort as well as a loyalty because you're loyal to what you're doing and who you're doing it for. Therefore, you stay content with what you're doing and where you at. And I know that's one of my biggest problems, my loyalty. And that's why I don't, and it's about knowing your worth. Exactly. It is true. But sometimes, let me say this though. It's about knowing your worth. True. But are you overly exerting what that worth could be? Are you putting too much on what you want? Now, I'm not saying take the bare minimum, but what I'm saying is sometimes, like our kids, they overreach for some things and they know that they can't. And we as parents have to pretty much guide them on the right way to do it or how they may be doing it wrong, or either just let them fall and just be there to pick them up. sometimes we do pinpoint our worth more than what it should be or could be. You know, we may need to kind of like when you have that pros and cons list, you put that pros and cons list in front of you. That's like your worth as well in a way, because you want this, you want this. Like when you're looking at, okay, when you're looking to get a house, you have exactly what you want in that house, right? But sometimes you can't find that perfect home now unless you're building it from ground to from the dirt to the top of the roof. And if you're not doing that, or if you don't have the money to get that perfect home that you want, you're gonna take that home to have most of the things you're looking for that's on your list. I would say a lot of us, and I'm not just talking, I should just be talking about me, but I know I ain't the only one. So that's why I ain't gonna say that. In my opinion, let me say my opinion. A lot of us have this perfect home that we want everything in it, whether it's a separate tub and shower, a pool, a walk-in closet with the whole vanity in it, a living room, dining room, a den, a basement, um, uh, tall ceilings with chandeliers, a nice um, expert chef kitchen. Now, if you don't have the money, you can't get everything that you want. So therefore, you're going to take a house that have majority of the things that you're looking for. And that's what I guess I should be doing. Now I'm talking about me. When it comes to a relationship, it's not going to be exactly what I want. And it's not so much as the person, it's me. I know what the problem is. The problem is me. I can own up to it. I can own up to it because it's so much going on in the world today. Oh, it's too much going on in the world today. And I know me, I'm the type of person, if I'm, like I say, I'm loyal. If I'm committed, I'm committed. It's just me and you. Just me and you. I am committed to what we're trying to have. Therefore, I'm going to do my job. Everything is a job. You know that, right? Everything. Not just your 9 to 5. A mother, that's a job. Maintaining a house, that's a job. Maintaining your car, that's a job. Maintaining your relationship, that's a job. So it may not have no job descriptions written, but it's a job. Therefore, when I'm in a relationship, I do my job. Now, is everybody faithful? I know I'm faithful. Now, a lot of people say a lot of men ain't faithful. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to knock no man that's out here. However, that's what they say. I ain't say that. I feel, me personally, every relationship, now it could have been, but I ain't see it and I ain't see no signs of it. And it could have been I was just blind to it, but I was doing my job. So do I feel that they probably cheated? No, I don't. Because I feel I did my job how I needed to do my job. Now, were they a little clingy? I think they were because I was doing my job. That's what I say. So I think nowadays, I don't want to go into nothing half-stepping. So I know I'm due 100+% to make sure I'm doing my part, right? But how people act today, I don't need nobody clinging to me, and I choose to step away, and you feel you still want to cling to me, and now you don't want me here no more, so therefore nobody can have me. I can't have that. Y'all, am I scared of that? Yes, I'm scared of that. I think that's one of the things that's holding me back, because you have that person you with, or you have that person that's liking the person you with, and take it out on me, and I ain't here no more. I'm scared. And then too many people around here with too many people. I don't need nothing coming back to me as far as not cleanliness. I've tried to date. It's hard for me. I don't drink, smoke, club, and allergic to smoke also. And I'm faithful. Exactly. I don't do any. Now I sip. I may sip every once in a while. Normally I don't. I may go out every once in a while, but normally I don't, because it's just like people don't know how to act. And I don't want to be around nobody that don't know how to act, because when they don't know how to act, other people don't know how to act. And I don't want to be in the crossfires of nothing that might be going on. I feel I'm safe right here. Now let somebody come and kick my door down, Lord, don't let that happen right now. But I'm just saying, I feel I'm pretty safe right now. But y'all, it's so much. If you know you know what's in your way. But you just got to figure out how to walk through it and maneuver it. And I hadn't figured that out yet. I can't get out of my own way. Only because it's not just me. And I'm not even gonna say it could be that other person. It could be me understanding and knowing the things that go on in this world, and how some people allow the world to move them and work a certain way. It's a lot. It's a lot. And if I wasn't such a thinker, and if I wasn't such an observer, I'd probably be all right. I would probably be all right. And it's not so much me looking at Google or me looking at a lot of YouTube stuff, because now with YouTube, it's so much AI stuff going on around here. It's like now I can't even turn on YouTube without seeing a person. Are you hearing that automated robot voice? And it's not a true video. What they've done was Chat GPT, GPT, whatever it is, Chat G, whoever, and AI, and they're creating content for you to go and watch, whether it be about the trial that's going on, whether it be about a basketball player, whether it be about a movie, whether it be about the people who used to be in the movie. It's like, have you ever watched it? Are you really talking from watching it? Are you talking from chat whatever and AI? It's like you don't know what's out. And I turn it so quick. Because you can tell it's fake, because a lot of the stuff I see, and then I pick up my phone to see if the person's still here, because they'll say the person ain't here no more. And I said, but they here. So it's just like stuff to get you to click on it. And I don't want nothing when nobody just wants you to click on that. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. So now I'm just trying to find something good to watch on TV. Since I tried younger men like 20 something. Wow. Oh, look, I don't know who I attract, because I don't even put my radars on to see. And I joke and I laugh and I talk with everyone. And I don't think it come off as flirting, but I just like to communicate. I like to not have a dull moment. So if somebody throwing it back at me, I ain't catching it. I'm missing it. It going right over my head. It is. Because that's not my focus right now, I don't think. I don't think it's my focus right now. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much work. It's so much work. Because I think back when I was growing up and the relationships I've had growing up, and I think it was only like maybe 4 true relationships. Most of them was like years that I was in. And each one I was in, it was a great experience. However, it was so much work. And it's enough for me to work at a job and to maintain my household and my child. That's a lot of work for me. So when I get my relaxation time to myself, I think it's the selfishness that done jump in there. And it's like, I just want my time too, because my 9 to 5 got all of that. Tyra got all of that. So I need me. And I can't have me if I got somebody else with me too, because then I'm going to have to not give it all to me and then split it with them. I'm like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, all right, Ishmael, you take care. It was great seeing you. You be safe as well. Remember, watch your words. Look, it's been a minute, but I know you still think quick and got a smart mouth. I do too. I'm only speaking from experience. But you stay safe. Stay safe. And I'll come on here, try my best to come on here even more. Y'all know about past my bedtime. Ain't nothing good coming on TV tonight. Oh, it is. I done missed. Oh, it's coming on now. It's the next generation. I've been watching that too. I've been watching that. All right, Ishmael, you take care and you continue to do great things. Have a great senior year. You go ahead and start applying to those different colleges. Go on to college applications, Common College app. And if you want to go to HBCU, Black Common College app. But I'll be back on here to share anything. You know, if you have any questions about admissions and financial aid and stuff, feel free to reach out, okay? I'm here to help you any way I can. You have a great night. Why am I yelling like... Y'all, I'm sorry if I'm so loud. I'm in here yelling like I'm at a drive-through window. Why do people yell when they go to the drive-through window? Somebody there. Why you got to yell? They hear your order. You ain't got to yell. I'm in here yelling like I'm at a drive-through window. Sorry. Sis, you don't watch. No, I don't want to watch that. No, I don't watch that. Look, I know I'm a big girl, and I do not want to be sitting up there like this. I know I will. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. That's like me watching those little funny videos where they be watching people fall on the skateboard. I can't watch stuff like that either because I don't like to see people hurt themselves. I can't. I don't. So you watch that? I haven't watched that. I ain't even try to watch that. Nope. There are some things I need to go watch that some people have told me, but I don't know why I keep going back to my old faithfuls. And I watch my old faithfuls like I've never watched them before. It's the two women only. They are fun. I know they are. But I don't want to, but I can't look. They might be funny. And I know a lot of the things they say are funny, but I can't look past what's going on. I just feel so bad. I do. I feel real bad. I can't. And I don't want, and I try to put not put myself in a position where I'm judging. I don't like to do that because if I do, that means I got to repent. I try, but y'all, let me stop. Because y'all done see me on some of my mukbangs and I'm people watching. But it's like, it's not judging. I'm calling out what I'm seeing. But it could come off. I guess it's how I'm saying it could make it seem that way. So either way, I got to repent regardless. Because it's my thought. It's my thought. And if it's my thought, he hearing it. So I got to repent regardless. It just, I don't know. I really don't. But I'm not going to blame her. Y'all know it's past my bedtime. But since I had this computer up, I said, oh, I'm going to go live. Yes, I am. I'm going to have to pinpoint because y'all know I get sidetracked. I'm going to need to try and stay on. That's why I'm going to need to do, if Tyra hurry up and give me my stuff for my podcast, I really want to just come on and talk about shows and relate it to real life. Because the reality TV shows are not true, in my opinion. This ain't written nowhere, I ain't see it. Are not true reality. So I want to relate it to decipher what's really going on. That's what I really want to do. I really want to do that because some things can be taken so wrong. And then people, that's why you have so many people on the social media. On social media, typing up so much hate and vitriol towards different people and jumping on sides. Quit jumping on sides. I mean, what they're showing you, you do have to understand it could be real, but it could be edited. What I'm saying right now, somebody can take this and put it to something else that I've said, or put AI to me and make it think it's me and it not me. So we can't take a lot to heart what we're seeing because we don't know how real it is. Just like I can edit this video right now and take some things out that I may have said, which I'm not going to edit it. It is what I say, and I just own up to it. I would say my opinion. I would say, this how I feel. That what I would do. I mean, and a lot of people should just be woman enough and man enough to call it like it is. If it hurts me, I'll just ask for forgiveness and give my apologies. If I feel strongly about that's how I feel, we can agree to disagree because my feelings is my feelings. My opinion is my opinion. We can't get mad at people when they have their opinion. However, when you take in what someone say, when you're not there, you just jumping on somebody's side because that's what they say. I mean, hey, it's a difference when you watching this reality and you saying, well, she said this and she did this and I don't like her because why you don't know her? You only know what she's showing you on TV. A lot of these people getting on reality TV and they thinking they real actresses and actors in movies. They making reality TV try to equate to a real movie like they got scripts and stuff to read when it's supposed to just be reality. It's just supposed to be reality. It's not written scripts with you have a stand-in cast members. No, the reality people are the cast members. You don't go out and have somebody be your what it called your I don't know why I got side piece in the back, but it ain't even side piece. It's when somebody read along and you have like if my character's Mary, you got another Mary over here reading too. So if I'm not available, then this other Mary gonna come in and stand for me because I'm not available. Reality TV don't work like that. It's supposed to be your real life. Now we talking about leverage over here, and you got Hardison. They might got another Hardison back there reading his script because they got it written, and come on and play Hardison. That ain't reality TV. Reality TV is. I'm getting disappointed. Bring me back the real world. That was reality TV, okay? Y'all got to understand. I've been on, not me, I've been behind the scenes of reality TV. And that right there opened my eyes, to a lot. I kind of like was figuring, but when you see some things, you kind of put two and two together to understand it and figure it out. So when I saw that, I'm like, But it's a lot. That's what we living with now. Either you on Paramount, they don't even have regular TV. Y'all, they putting race. NASCAR is on Paramount Plus now. It's not on ABC, USA no more. It is on Paramount. So if you got streaming, Netflix, Paramount, Peacock, that's what most shows are coming on. And YouTube TV. YouTube TV, give me a call. I'll write you up a script. How about that? I'll be my own one-woman show if you want me to. No, I can't have you telling me what to say. I just want to be as real can be. That's why I jump from subject to subject. See, that's how you know it's real. I'm jumping from subject to subject and may go back because I remember what I say. But sometimes when I start talking, I forget what I done said. So I just go on with the next thing. That's reality TV. That's reality TV. So when you play that back over, I need you to stand here. I need you to go to lunch with this. If I ain't ever had lunch with that person, we need to do better. We trying to make TV for people to watch, but give them something real. People need to feel what you feel. They need to see that you're genuine with what you're saying. They need to know that it's not phony or fake. They need to know that. Hi, C Wins. I'm sorry I didn't see you on here. I was running my mouth. I need to be reading and talking. And I ain't got my glasses either. But thank goodness, right? Y'all, it has improved since I've been on here last. Before, I used to have up my phone and everything so I could read what people are chatting. But I appreciate y'all being here. I'm about to get off, though. I'm going to try and come back on this week. I think I am. I know. That's basically all I watch. YouTube casinos. I watch some of the people finding apartments and moving vlogs. I don't know why. I watch building vlogs. I watch Barrett. What is the car auctions? I watch that. So it's like I don't have no set thing that I watch. I don't do a lot of I do watch Pivot podcasts. It depends on who on it. I stopped watching Vlad. I don't watch him no more. But and I watch Drink Champs. And it's some other ones that I may watch, but I don't watch a lot of podcasts. I think with my podcast, I ain't gonna say I would never interview anyone, but because I don't know. I don't know if I would. I think I wanted a one-woman show, basically. Just coming from me. That's what I think. Me personally. But y'all, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a wonderful night and a great rest of the week, because I know y'all getting ready for Friday, the 4th of July. Y'all stay safe, stay hydrated. It is super hot. I don't know where y'all at, but it is super hot here. It is. And I should have been documenting all that I've been doing, because I know a lot of you don't know, but my dad, he took ill, but he's doing a lot better now. So it was mainly 3 girls and 1 boy. But I was always the one to do all the manual stuff, putting stuff together, laying bricks, helping with cars, washing cars, and all of this stuff. So I've been the one, and I've been posting like some of the videos where I've gone to take care of the lawn and literally like pumping up tires, switching out batteries. So my dad has this truck. And y'all know, I think I did a video when I picked Tyra up from college. I know I was about to get off here, but I got to tell y'all this. Okay, so when I went to pick Tyra up from college, when she was at Fayetteville, she's no longer at Fayetteville. She's at Benedict College now, the Benedict College. Yes, she's at the Benedict College now. She had to follow me. Y'all know she want to be so much like me. It just hurts, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so I went to go pick Tyra up from college, and when my dad has this truck. It's a Dodge Ram. They're no longer called Dodge Rams. They're called Rams now. But he got his truck in 1996, fresh off the lot. When he got it, he took some things off of it, like he took the rug out of it. He just wanted mats. He took the electric windshield windows. So yes, we got to do this. But he also wanted a straight drive. That's a stick shift. So y'all, if you've been following me, you know that was like my first car I learned to drive, and like all of my cars that I've driven were straight drive. And in that truck, and then he has the pipes on the back. So when you shifting gears, it sounds like you in NASCAR. Oh, y'all, I just get a rise when I'm not saying like that. I just get so excited when I'm in that truck. And so since he's been down, I will go and I will make sure, the battery's still good, the tire's still good. And so I got this little like generator where you can jump your car. So I will go and jump the car and just crank it up and let it run just to make sure the battery still be good or whatever. So I told my dad, but before I went and got a tire, my daddy needed power steering in his steering wheel, because you could not turn it at all. It got a little leak. So we got the power steering and I was able to turn it, whatever. But since it was parked, I said, well, let me drive around. I went to put it in reverse and I backed up. I could not turn that thing to save my life. And I was not about to break it on. So last week I told my dad, I said, well, I ordered some steering wheel fluid to have shipped to your house. So when I come here, I'll put the steering wheel fluid in, and I'll put in brake fluid. I'll do the tires and stuff, and then I'll go take it, and me and you can go for a ride. Which I knew he wanted to do it, but I know he wanted to be the one driving. I know he did. But anyhow, so me and him, he had an appointment, took him to his little appointment. When he finished, I said, Daddy, you want to go out? You want some breakfast? He told me, where I want to go. He loves Shoney's. So I took him to Shoney's. So we went, we had breakfast at Shoney's, and these little ladies talking about, it's so nice with you there with your dad, helping your dad. I said, of course, I'm his child. I'm supposed to be here to help my dad. I said, but I thank you. So we left from there. Now, mind you, y'all, it's already like almost 100 degrees. That's just what it's feeling like outside. Okay, I got air in my car. There's no air conditioner in the truck. None. So I got these little fans that go around your neck, and then I got one to hold your hand. So when we get back to the house, he gonna say, we can go ahead and do the truck. Now, mind you, I just ate a buffet. Okay, I just ate a buffet. Now I ain't had but one plate, but still, I ate a buffet. So I said, okay. He said, well, drive around because he got it's not a shed, it's like a storage area in the back, but he got 2-car garages on both sides, one for the lawnmower, one for the truck. So he said, go run there with the lawnmower, and I got some brake fluid in there. Go in there and get it. So I said, okay, I'll go in there to get it. Now, mind y'all, I did put on a little makeup. Yeah, I'm starting to wipe off my little eyebrows and everything. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm starting to sweat up some. So I got the brake fluid. He said, well, I'm going to get out. I said, what you getting out for? What you going to do? He told me, well, I'm going to put it. I said, I know where to put it. He ain't knew. I had Googled where it's supposed to go. I Googled where everything was supposed to go before I got there. So I know what I need to do. I want to go in there like I really knew about cars, you know. So YouTube show you everything. So I had the brake fluid. And I said, well, let me go in here. I said, well, it got some in it, but I'm going to go ahead and add it. So then he said, well, I'm going to pull the steering wheel fluid. And I got a gallon. I ain't got no little jug. I got a gallon. He told me, I'm going to pour. What you got to pour it for? I know how to pour. This is me talking to him. I know how to pour. So I'm pouring it in there. So I said, you sit back in the car. Because after I did all that, I had to take the generator to hook up to the battery. So I said, you sit back in the car and cool off while I do that. So I hooked it up, let it sit there for a minute. I got in, I tried it, couldn't do nothing. So the next try, excuse me, it cranked right on up. So I let it run some. Then I took the generator up loose from it. And I was about to put it in my car. I said, I'm going to put it in here just in case we go down the road and something happens. So it crank on up. I back on out, pull up to my car, got him in his truck. Now, mind you again, no air. We have no air. So get him in his truck. I go back to get our cups from Shoney's, and I'm trying to hold it and get my pocketbook. I got one cup, one failed. He gonna say, that one yours. Sir, really? I said, okay, here, get this. Got him in the car. He said, now mind you, the car done been sitting there since like February last year. So it's pretty dusty. So he said, pull up to the water hose. Now mind you, the water hose wouldn't hook up. It was in the little road thing, but it still wouldn't hook up to the hose to the house. Mind you, it's hot. So I said, okay. He said, we might need to put some water in it. So I said, Daddy, it got rated, it got fluid in it. So I said, well, let me just sprinkle off the windshield wipers. I don't know why I was thinking that it didn't have no windshield wiper fluid in it because it done set so long, like the stuff gonna dry up. He told me ain't no fluid in it. And I hit the thing, I said, oh, it is. So then he gonna say, we gonna be riding dirty. I said, why are we riding dirty? He talking about because ain't no tags. I said, where the tags? He said, in the house. So y'all, now I got to get out the truck, go in the house, get the tags. But luckily, that's a good thing because I need to get my cup anyhow. Because since I done dropped my drink and he want to keep his drink when he ain't driving and it's hot, because he used to not having air because he would have his windows down in there. Y'all, I'm used to the air conditioner. I ain't had no air. So I got my little cup, came out, gave him the registration, gave him an insurance card, went and put the sticker on the back. So here I am, y'all. When I get in this car, I promise y'all I'm grinning so hard. Here gonna be shifting gears like I'm in NASCAR, just loving it. So we get on the road and we go and get the tire blown up. We get some air in the tire. So then I said, we're gonna go put some gas in the car, which it already had gas, but the gas hand wasn't working. So I'm like, I'm not being on the side of the road in this heat. So I put a little bit of gas in there. And then I said, well, we'll go wash the car. He said, well, you could take it uptown. Now, mind y'all, I'm from a small town. He said, you can take it uptown to wash it. I said, y'all got to drive through here in Tillmansville? He said, no. I said, who gonna wash? I'm not washing no car. Oh no, sir. We going to Florence and we going through one of them. You ain't got no gas station right here connected to a drive-through washing thing. He talking about no. I said, well, I'm going up here to this car wash. I get the cheapest one. And then y'all, why? It rained. When I say it was storming, I could have just pulled a car and set it in the middle of the yard for it to get washed by the rain. That was money wasted. But anyhow, we had us a good outing. I'm out here driving that car like I was Richard Petty. Yes, I was. I was enjoying every minute of it. So I heard him tell his friend the other day that came out to visit him. So yeah, we took the truck out for a ride. And she was over there just driving, and I'm looking at her. That should have been me. I said, oh, I figured you was feeling, I felt bad, but I was feeling good driving it. But I felt bad. I know you was feeling like that. I know you was. So Tyra, she was doing hair the whole weekend. So then she's talking about she wanted acai bowls. I said, well, I'm going to take the truck. Now, mind you, I done pulled the truck all the way back around the back of the house again. So I walked back there to get the truck. Y'all, I felt so good. I was driving. I said, still driving good, Daddy. And then I was thinking, I said, I could bring that truck back with me and leave my car here. Wrong, Faith. Ain't no air in that truck. You can't take that truck back to Columbia with no air. Not. If that truck had air, it would have been here with me. Just because I enjoy driving it. Y'all, just to shift them gears from 1 to 5, breaking it down when you come into a stop and starting it back and hearing that pipe roar. Woo! If y'all are drivers, especially with a stick shift, and you were in the drag car racing and you in the regular racing, that hits the spot. It really does. And I know he was feeling bad, but Daddy, I'm here doing it for you, and you right here with me. Just know that. So I'm the person that keep the cars running, do the maintenance, and do whatever needs to be done, build everything need to be built. So that's me. Yeah, I done went all on and on. I think I done took another 30 minutes. But y'all just had to tell y'all that story. I should have vlogged it. That's what I should have did. Y'all would have saw the sweat. Y'all would have saw me wiping off my eyebrows because y'all not drawn on a little bit just to have them full. You know, I ain't got them drawn on now, just lightly drawn on. But anyhow, but y'all, that was my weekend. So the 4th of July, y'all, please stay hydrated. Drink your water. I know I need to do better. I still don't drink water except for the ice that be in my cup that melts into my drink. But I'm gonna do better. So y'all stay hydrated because it's going to be hot. But y'all enjoy your family or your friends or your festivities that y'all have going on. And I shall return. I have several shorts set to come all the way up to the 5th. So, and then I got a short video coming out to show y'all something that me and Tyra did last week. But that's coming out tomorrow evening. Yeah, tomorrow evening. That heat was getting to you because you in the truck. I know, right? And look, I slept so hard. I went back in that house and I slept so hard. That's how I knew it was that heat. That heat had me out. It had me out. But that next day after we went riding, he gonna call himself, get in his car because he got a Charger. He gonna get in his car and drive to the back like he's supposed to be driving. Now, mind you, he ain't supposed to be driving. He ain't supposed to be driving. But sometimes they just do what they want to do. And you don't think, just like your kids, you just got to pray for them that everything work out and they just learn from it. But I'm not saying he's very appreciative, and I just know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I know. I feel that he is so appreciative, but then still mad at himself because he said he's the only one to blame for the reason why what happened to him happened to him. So it just hurt me to see him feel that way, and for him, because anybody that say that that's something they're going to be mad at. He'll say he fine. I said every time. I said everybody got something that they stress about. Talking about I don't stress about nothing, and I just can't sleep at night. I said, but sometimes it's a thought. A thought is a form of a stressor, because when you have that thought, you're trying to come up with some solution. To come up with that solution, that's why I tell myself, when you get in that car and drive, you're not just driving. It's adrenaline. It's a lot going on when you get behind that wheel, because I know I get super excited when I get behind the wheel of my dad Dodge Ram. I know it is. I get super excited. So that's more adrenaline going on. My heart is pumping faster. My blood is flowing faster. So the same would be happening to him. And that's what I try and get him to see when he want to get on the lawnmower. And that's why I will go there and cut the grass, y'all. That's why I go and cut grass, because I know if I don't, he will. So I want him here. So I'll just do it myself. I either pay somebody. That's what I'm gonna do this week, because it's too hot to go out there and cut no grass. And I got these braids and I ain't feel like taking them out right now. Nope. All right, y'all. I'll come back with some more adventures of why not. Y'all take it easy. All right, Miss Kia, I'll be seeing you on Facebook. You take it easy. I see y'all later. Y'all have a good holiday. But I'll be back before that. I promise y'all that. I'm gonna put myself on the schedule to make sure I do it. All right, y'all have a good one.